Good morning everyone. I thought I'd do a quick video for you today. Surprisingly to me, the number of times people have approached me and asked me about the van build. Seems to be a lot of people that would like to do it but don't really know where to start or what van to get to begin with, and then they talk about power supply and all sorts of stuff, but really they don't know where to start. So I thought I'd cover for you where or what I wanted in a van, and then you can take from that what you will. So I sat down, made a list of the things that I wasn't going to compromise on. Obviously, with such a small space, there's a lot of compromise. You can have a house, you can have as I used to have, a double fronted 3-bedroom house, and you still had to compromise somewhere, whether it was on the garden or whatever. So yeah, so for me there was 3 things. Number one, I didn't want a van that was too big. I didn't want to have to overly struggle getting down tight country lanes, passing other vehicles and things. It's going to get scratched, of course it is. That's not a problem. But with clients that are awkward to get to, or when you're on adventures and it might be tight country lanes, I didn't want to get tied up, get stuck, reversing down roads and stuff, trying to get past other vehicles. So I didn't want anything that was too big. To be honest, this one is maybe a little bit bigger than what I would have gone for, but circumstances at the time, this van was on my doorstep, price was decent, it came with full service history and little extras like a little slide out electric step for getting in and out. So there's all these little extras that you thought maybe too many windows, but it was, I could live with that. The first thing was it wasn't too big. Second thing that I wouldn't compromise on was I needed to be able to stand up in here. If we're in England, weather's going to be crap most of the time. Don't always want to go out when I don't mind the bad weather, but I don't want to be out in it all the time. So I want to be able to get up and move around and have a stretch. And as you can see, I'm brushing the roof, but I can stand up in here. I'm about 5'10", so any taller, yeah, wouldn't have been any good. Or take my shoes off, lose half an inch. And the third thing was, I wanted to be able to get my motorbike in here. I wasn't a fan of putting on a trailer. I wouldn't fancy myself reversing with a trailer on. I've never had to do it and I didn't want to start now. So if I spin the camera around, you can see I've got my, ignore the scuffs, it's never been dropped. I've got my bike on here because I'm heading over to Wales for a couple of weeks, sorry. Spend some time with the folks. Yeah, so it gets a bit messy in here when the bike's in, because I have to chuck things that would be down where the bike is onto the bed, but that's okay. Once the bike's off, I've got my bed back, or sofa bed. So that was it for me. So I hope that helps. What I'd recommend you do if you're struggling to know where to start is just make a list of the things you're not willing to compromise on, and then take it from there. I went to all the motorhome shows and things like that, and it was useful, but anything that comes fixed and anything you can't change around, it didn't work for me. I needed my van to be able to go, do you know what, that ain't working for me, I'm going to fetch it out and swap it. If you buy something ready-made, you're stuck, that's it. It's an expensive bill to then swap it for something later down the line that might be more suitable. Anyway, I'll cut off now because I'm overrunning a bit. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.